Hello and welcome to Lloyd South Lakes BMW. Today we have this M4 Competition Coupe. This car is finished off in black sapphire metallic and is a July 2018 registered vehicle. Some lovely options selected over the standard specification on this car, which I will run through with you now. From the front we've got the Icon adaptive LED headlights, so the beautiful Icon Corona rings with the full adaptive system, so that's where the lights will change based on the steering wheel input to help brighten up the road ahead. And they also come with the high beam assistance, that system where it will automatically dip and raise the main beam based on approaching cars or cars approaching you. And with the adaptive system as well, it can actually put boxes of light around cars, so you can brighten up the road ahead and not dazzle anybody around you. Moving around, we've got the beautiful 20-inch M-Star spoke forged alloy wheels. This gorgeous diamond cut finish. We've got this diamond cut front face, and this gloss black inlay really makes the wheels pop and stand out. Obviously emphasises the Estral blue M-Sport braking calipers there. Moving around the car, we've got the rear sun protection glass, the rear tinted windows. There's obviously a slight element of privacy for the rear of the car, but there is a UV element there as well, so it does help keep the cabin cooler on the hot days, as well as protecting the rear passengers from some of those harmful UV rays. Also in the competition variant, we've got the sports exhaust there, the M Sports exhaust, the black exhaust tips, the black badging as well, you can see in the M4. Really ties in very nicely with the metallic black sapphire paint finish. Into the boot, with a sprung loaded boot, just open the boot via the key like I've done, and it will just flip open like so. We've got that two-way split folding seat arrangement. Got the very handy useful levers here on the left and the right. That's so you can basically pull down those rear seats from the back of the car. If you get any larger items, you can just fit them through like so. A bit of extra underneath storage as well. Also got the inflation kit there and gunk. Maybe extra storage on the left hand side. Just keep any items stowed away. Moving into the vehicle. Also being the coupe, we've got the lovely frameless doors. Like so. And what I'm just going to do is go into the back of the car. Handy little lever in the back of the door, back of the seat here. And then being electric adjustable, they just move forward out the way. True four-seater, so instead of trying to squeeze an extra seat in the middle there, BMW made it a true four-seater, so nice two big deep seats, so you can actually fit a full-size human being in the back. I'm nearly 6'3", and I know I can sit behind my own driving position in the back of the 4 Series Coupe. So rear passengers also benefit from some ventilation controls there, both airflow and temperature. Moving on round, we've got the black chrome trim finisher here, which ties in with the carbon fibre finish. So you can see that on the door card. And also the centre console, and that runs very nicely into the Harman Kardon. That's the Dolby 7 surround sound hi-fi. Another option selected on this car. We've got the black full merino leather throughout the car, so the full basically describes basically any of the touch points of the vehicle. So you've also got the full seats in the full merino leather, so central armrest. You've also got the door handles, the top of the door card there, as well as the complete top part of the dashboard and lower part of the dashboard as well, all finished off in the merino leather. So just a beautiful place to be throughout. Stepping into the car. Obviously there we're welcomed by the M badging underneath the rev counter, and then starting the car up like so. Also we've got the analog main dials there, speed arm to the left and the rev on the right, and then got the black panel display at the bottom, so that sort of digital dash section. The lower can obviously display various different bits of information. When you try changing things like the different modes on the M buttons, you can see it all from the sort of central there system there. and then that can display various different information as when the car deems it necessary to do so. What the car also has, which sort of trumps that to a certain extent, is the head-up display. So if I can just get that into focus there. So we've got the speed there on the right, so the actual speed currently, and then the speed limit display, another option this car had selected. So that's the system where it will display the current speed of the road based on satellite navigation information. What it also has is a camera in the rear view mirror, so if that sees any changes to what the satellite navigation is saying, a change in road because of roadworks, things like that, the camera will override that and then update the speed limit display information. So basically, fantastic system, really relevant to what's going on the road at the right time, and gives you any sort of restrictions or anything you may have missed in terms of road signs. With the head-up display, you've also got then various different information the car can tell you, so turn-by-turn information from the navigation that can be projected on the windscreen, along with incoming call alert, things like that. That can all be projected on there, and there's also a M display system as well with the when you have the M buttons like that. So to put it into M2 mode there, and you can see we have the full digital rev counter, along with the speed there on the right. Still has the speed limit display, and then when you go into gear, it will show you the gear you're in as well. Moving across the central screen, we've got the BMW ID.6 navigational system. This is a full touchscreen setup here. So we've got these 6 tiles. These are called live tiles, so you can customize these and set them up to display the information that's relevant to you. Along with that, they always working behind the scenes. So we're not actually on navigation at the moment, but it's always working whether you've got an address plugged in or not. And obviously you can very quickly just click through, see a much bigger version of the map as when you need to, or clicking into things like your media information, whatever you need to do. Also got the fabulous iDrive dial controlling that with a touchpad on top, as well as voice activation, so lots of different ways to interact with that central screen and the car systems. Moving on down, we've got the favourite there, the 128 next to the CD player. It's got the volume control. Dual zone climate control, standard obviously with the heated front seats. Additional USB port there as part of the enhanced pack. Moving on down, we've got the 7-speed dual clutch gearbox. You can use the gear selector to select your gear or the paddles behind the steering wheel. You can see the carbon fibre trim piece finished there around the iDrive dial. Moving on back up to the front, I'm going to show, so that's the carbon fibre trim piece finished there, and you've got the black chrome highliner as well underneath there, like you have in the door card. Then moving up, we've got the reversing camera as well as an option in this car, along with the front and rear sensors. So you've got the indicators there on the left showing you where the obstacle can pick up the hedge. Obviously that ties in with the audio warning as well as the visual warning there. Finish off the steering wheel, it's got the cruise control on the left, speed limit control, you've got the M1 and the M2 buttons there, your presets for all the different options you have. For this being the M4, audio controls on the right, volume, voice activation. On the left here on the indicator stalk, you've got the high beam assistance button there. As mentioned before, that's the system where it'll automatically dip and raise the high beams for oncoming traffic. You can see this car has 19,522 miles on the clock. It is, as mentioned, a July 2018 registered vehicle and has been a free owner car, and the last owner has just part exchanged it in with us. Hope this video has been of use. A lovely walk around this M4 competition. If there's any further information you need, please do get in contact. One of our sales executives will be more than happy to help.